Liverpool's forward line last season seemed to skip beats too often, leaving fans craving a revival. Goals, the currency of victory, had become a rare commodity, and the Reds' front line were in dire need of a spark. Then came Darwin Núñez, a headline-grabbing signing with the promise of goals etched into his boots. From the moment he stepped onto the pitch, it was clear he wasn't just another player. He was the headbutt of hope to Liverpool's failing attack. With every touch, turn and sprint, he's begun to answer the call, showing signs that he's not just here to play, but to conquer. But the question lingers. Will Núñez's early promise evolve into the legendary status that Liverpool's sacred ground demands? Can he be the relentless force that propels the team back to the pinnacle of footballing excellence? Well, let's find out. But before we get started, do me a favour, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, drop a comment below, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss out on content like this. As the new season dawned, Liverpool welcomed Darwin Núñez, a striker whose name had been sung from the walkways of Benfica to the bustling streets of Montevideo. This wasn't just any signing, this was a statement of intent. Núñez, with his towering presence and a hunger in his eyes, was brought in to be the spark, the very embodiment of Liverpool's quest for firepower. His attributes read like a wish list for any manager seeking to bolster their attack. Physicality that demands respect from the toughest of defenders, pace that turns a defensive line into a guessing game, and a finishing ability that's as ruthless as it is precise. Núñez doesn't just score goals, he crafts them, he hunts them, he lives for them. But it's not just about the raw qualities, it's the way Núñez carries himself on the pitch, a blend of South American flair and European discipline that makes him a perfect fit for Liverpool's high-octane style. He's the player you turn to when the game is crying out for a moment of magic, a player who seems to thrive under the weight of expectation. Liverpool's forward line has been missing a certain je ne sais quoi, and in Núñez, they've found it. But where did he start his journey to being a key player at Liverpool? Born in Artigas, Uruguay, where the love for football is as vast as the skies above, Núñez's passion for the game was evident from the very start. The streets of Artigas were his first stage, and it wasn't long before he showcased his talent in the more structured theatrics of youth football. His journey took a significant turn when he joined Peñarol, one of Uruguay's most storied clubs. Here, he honed his craft, learned the rigours of professional football, and began to make a name for himself. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. In his early career, Núñez faced a devastating knee injury that could have derailed his dreams. Instead, it fueled them. His comeback was a rebirth, a statement that he was here to stay. From Peñarol, Núñez's path led him to Almeria in Spain. It was a new challenge, a different culture, and a step up in competition. He rose to it, as always, with goals that echoed his growing reputation. Then came Benfica, where he truly began to flourish, showcasing his ability to not just play in Europe, but to conquer it. Goals, assists, and performances turned heads. Núñez was no longer just a promising talent, he was a force in full flight. One of his most memorable goals for Benfica came in a crucial Champions League match. That dramatic leap and header against Ajax wasn't just a showcase of his jump and nod expertise, but also his uncanny ability to deliver when the stakes are sky high. That single decisive goal not only clinched the game, but also punched Benfica's ticket to the quarter-finals, cementing Núñez's status as both a fan favourite and a legendary figure in the club's annals. Truly, every stride he's taken, from the dusty lanes of Artigas to the lush turfs of Europe's elite football arenas, has been punctuated with these game-changing moments that sculpt a storied career. Darwin Núñez isn't just a goal machine, he's a footy virtuoso with a treasure trove of tricks that make him a nightmare for defenders. His adaptability is his superpower, whether he's spearheading an attack or slipping across the field. Núñez morphs seamlessly, becoming an invaluable strategist for any squad. He's not simply a forward. Think of him as a master of disguise on the field, constantly reshaping his role to conquer the challenges of each and every game. When it comes to the artistry of the game, Núñez's finesse and pinpoint accuracy are what set him apart. His ability to receive the ball in tight spaces and maintain possession under pressure is a testament to his skillful touch. Then there's his finishing, a blend of composure and instinct that makes the goal seem wider whenever he's in the box. Tactically, Núñez is a manager's dream. He reads the game with an intelligence that belies his years, finding spaces that others don't and exploiting them like a predator. His runs are not just about making up the numbers, they're about making a difference, pulling defenses apart, and creating opportunities for himself and his teammates. Núñez is a phenomenal player. Just take a look at his performances. If we go back to his time at Benfica, it was illuminating, with a goal tally that made him one of Europe's most sought-after talents. His ability to find the back of the net with both precision and power set him apart, and his contributions were pivotal in his team's successes. In the 21-22 season, he scored a total of 33 goals and 5 assists in all competitions for Benfica. Comparing his stats to other Liverpool forwards, it's clear that Núñez brings a unique blend of attributes to the table. But after Benfica, things for him at Liverpool didn't start well. There was the headbutt incident. This was on his debut, and it was a moment that rippled across the football world. It was a flashpoint that could have marked a low in his promising Premier League career, but instead, it became a catalyst. The media storm that followed was relentless, with every pundit and fan weighing in on the moment of madness. It was a narrative that could have defined a player, and not in the way one would hope. But Núñez didn't shrink under the glare of the spotlight. He used it as fuel. Where some saw a moment of folly, he saw a turning point. The incident became a lesson, a reminder of the thin line between passion and recklessness on the pitch. Núñez took the scrutiny and the criticism and channeled it into his game, returning to the field with a point to prove, not just to the onlookers, but to himself. In the games that followed, his response was loud and clear. With every darting run, every clinical finish, and every moment of brilliance, Núñez didn't just move past the incident, he grew from it. And you know how? Well, recent game highlights show Núñez excelling in the red of Liverpool. He's begun to showcase why the club invested so heavily in his talents. He's demonstrated his goal-scoring ability in the Premier League with numerous notable performances, scoring 4 goals in 9 matches during the 23-24 campaign. His goals per 90 minutes stands at 0.86, indicating his efficiency and lethality in front of goal. One of Darwin Núñez's most amazing moments this season for Liverpool was a match-winning goal that he scored coming off the bench in the Carabao Cup against Bournemouth. His goal was described as sensational. This performance not only helped Liverpool progress to the quarter-finals, but also served to silence the critics and underline his importance to the team. Another standout moment was when Núñez scored Liverpool's fastest ever Champions League goal during a match against Real Madrid. Despite the team's defeat, his goal came in at just 3 minutes and 10 seconds, setting a record and highlighting his quick reflexes and goal-scoring instincts. With his performances, no wonder Liverpool want to keep him. And as things are, he isn't going anywhere. The reality is that Liverpool's high-pressing, fast-breaking ethos finds its echo in Núñez's relentless energy and sharp instincts. His ability to drift wide or spearhead the attack complements the fluidity of Klopp's system, where forwards are not just finishers, but creators, disruptors, and relentless chasers. For Núñez, Liverpool offers the grandest stage and the perfect backdrop for his talents to flourish. Here, his propensity for finding the net will be nurtured by the creative forces around him. On top of this, his ambition will be matched by the club's relentless pursuit of glory. It's a partnership that promises to elevate both the player and the team, a shared journey towards greatness. So, has Darwin Núñez's journey from a headbutt controversy to a striking force at Liverpool changed the game for the Reds? What do you think his next chapter at Anfield will look like? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.